Hello, welcome to another episode of the It Gets Better Elsewhere podcast. This is your episode for 7/15/19. I'm your host, Louis Beans, and I'm here with Rick with the mic.
What is up? What is up?
Chilling, man. This is our RedCycloneInc podcast about anything and everything, pop culture, and the world at large. Um, and speaking of pop culture, I guess we start with some sad news. But I don't know how sad it is because I haven't read a Mad magazine in a long time. But Mad Magazine is now ceasing to make any more issues after like its last one.
Yeah.
I believe that was the 4th of July. This news came out.
Yes.
I'm
And
looking at.
65 years.
I mean, damn, that's sad. Now, do you know, Mark, if they had transferred to digital, and are they gonna do it that way?
I'm actually not sure. I'll check right now. Mad.
Because I
Mad. Good.
wonder, like, I know a lot of things have ceased their physical publications, which is like it's the end of an era when it comes to that type of thing. For a lot of things.
Yeah, they are a digital subscription.
So I guess they're gonna be doing.
They're not
They'll
gonna
still,
be doing print anymore.
yeah.
So it's
Um.
not as sad. You can still
Yeah.
get Mad Magazine. But it's not
Although,
the same because you won't get that fold up in the end.
and it's just like Mad Magazine. Period. Is like, isn't that a thing that's supposed to be had physically anyway, just because of what it is? You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I'll say I used to collect those for a long time. I love
Like,
those.
it's not like a regular book. It's not like, oh, this is like my Entertainment Weekly or whatever. No,
Yeah.
this is like a special thing that's weird. So
Yeah.
it's supposed to be bought as a physical item.
It was.
That's what I thought.
I remember it was this, and then the Cracked magazine was another one that was.
Now, what was the deal with that? Was that like a competitor, or was it like a split off or something?
Yeah, it was a competitor. It
Oh,
was
really?
kind of the same kind of magazine. They made fun of like pop culture and did their own little things, and they also had their little comic strip as well.
But did they have Spy versus Spy?
No, they did not.
Did they have a knockoff like of two Russian versions of the same thing?
No, I think Crack did more spoofs of like TV shows and stuff like
Okay.
that. They weren't like they didn't have they had their own little comic strip. So I remember they had this one chick that kind of looked like Elvira with big boobs, and she would
Mm-hmm.
go visit things, and then that's how she interacted. Like she would go visit through WWF wrestling and things like that, and they spoof wrestling and things like that.
Okay, got you. All right, just asking because I like Cracked. I never actually looked at, but Mad, I did see. I forget the issue. It was a long time ago. But like it had the face. You know the guy. Do you wait? Who
Yeah.
is that guy? Who was that inspiration for that face? Was that somebody famous or something? Like, because I see the picture of the artist and he doesn't look like that. Or did he when
Uh,
he was young?
yeah, you know what, man? I haven't looked through this in such a long time.
Well, but I mean, I guess that kind of speaks to what it is and why it's going away. It's just like, do you
Yeah,
really remember Mad
yeah.
for anything
Alfred
more than what
E.
it looked like?
Newman. His name is Alfred E. Newman.
Okay,
He was
so
pretty much a fictional character,
so
a
he was
cover
completely
boy.
made it.
Yeah,
Oh. I always thought he was like spoofing Ron Howard as a kid. What was that, Opie?
yeah.
That's why I always thought it was like related to either that character or somebody else because that looks like that. But okay, he's a made up dude. How about that?
Yeah,
I'm sure anybody that knows that is furious. Was just like, geez, I don't
yeah,
even remember.
yeah. I'm
Huh?
sorry. I'm sorry if we fucking it up, but yeah. But his name is Alfred E. Newman. I remember him being in Simpsons. They were actually in the Simpsons episode.
Okay.
When
Yeah.
they
Okay.
went
I
to New
remember.
York. When they went to New York.
Do you remember like any of the like other staples of that book?
Uh,
Because besides the spoofs, parodies of pop culture, that guy being on the cover in some way, and Spy versus Spy. I don't remember what else it was in there.
they had their own like regularly monthly comic strips, but dude, I again I haven't read them in such a long time. I don't remember. Let me. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna look it up.
I mean, no, no.
Staples.
I'll just say, like, no. Let it be your natural reaction. You don't have to
I
look
know
it up
Spy
because,
versus
like, if you go,
I know Spy versus Spy. I know Spy versus Spy actually had their own book of all the Spy versus Spy stuff, and they even had
Mhm.
Spy versus Spy versus Spy, which was a gray girl.
Oh, okay,
So black, white, and she was gray,
got you.
and she used
All
to
right.
fuck both. She used to fuck them both over.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, but
Since she was in.
they had staples in the they had staples in the Mad magazine thing, but I just don't remember their names. I know one was like a old guy. It was an old guy that was with his family and shit, and he always had like a little joke. You know what? If you remember the Mad TV show, they used to show a lot of the cartoons and during the
Mhm.
commercials, and that was
Yeah.
a lot of stuff from Mad magazine.
Oh, okay, got you. Got you.
But
Oh my
yeah,
goodness.
good
No,
for you.
okay. So I knew there was something that you saying cracked being a competitor. It reminded me of was when I was saying, like, was it a low grade? Did it have like bootleg? Was it a bootleg competitor or something? It was just like it reminded me of Itchy and Scratchy.
Yeah,
And then you remember the bootleg
yeah,
working in Parasite, the
yeah,
Russian bootleg,
yeah, yeah.
which is like the terribly drawn cat and mouse. Oh my god.
It was yeah, Cracked was cool. Like
They have
I like
a
oh
oh man.
I did like both of them. I
Mm,
actually I did. So I just looked at something really disturbing and it just caught my eye. I posted this up on the RedCycloneInc Facebook page,
mm.
and they did realistic looking Hey Arthur.
Oh no.
It's quite disturbing.
Oh man. What about his black friend? What was his
Yeah,
name?
it's both of them.
Ah, his head is I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
woo,
I'll send you the link so you can see
nightmare
it
fuel, man. Damn
because
it.
it's a Facebook post.
Ah.
You can see it and you'll have your reaction to it because yo, they have Simpsons, Hey Arthur, um, some
Oh,
characters.
that's wow.
Simpsons are fucking creepy as shit.
I've seen the Simpsons one, but wow, they don't look well at all.
No, they look crack. They look drugged out of their fucking head. Like,
Oh man. That this needs to be maybe this might be the dude, his friend's face is just like wow. Like I think they starting to be self-aware.
yeah.
It looks like cartoons that you turn into humans that are becoming self-aware and realizing, oh shit, this isn't right.
Uh,
This is my existence. It needs to cease. This is not right. Like they saw themselves in the. It's like when the first time my cat sees itself in the mirror,
yeah.
the face it like it just stops. Oh, what? No. So, oh man,
Another one.
another
No.
one. No, this can't be. There can't be more than one of me. Oh man. Shout outs to Kitties of Mischief. They out there
Yes,
somewhere.
they're sleeping.
Oh really? Okay.
They're both sleeping right now. Moon
Gotcha.
just came over here to eat, and then she went to sleep.
Nice.
Then Loki's probably sleeping under the bed somewhere.
Mm, mm.
She likes dark spots.
Does she have like a little shade on her bed?
Yeah, she goes under the bed. She just stays under the bed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she there's a little box under there that she sleeps in.
Isn't that funny? Like, but you can buy them one,
Mm-hmm.
and they'll just go under your bed.
Yeah, they have a bed. I bought them a bed, and none of them, not one has ever touched that bed ever.
Do they at
My
least scratch it?
No, they don't touch it. They don't look at it. They
Ah,
don't touch it. They'll sleep on the scratch post that they got in the room. They'll sleep in the one they have in the living room. They'll sleep on the couch. They'll sleep everywhere but that bed.
that's hilarious.
Yeah, they're assholes.
Yeah, pretty much.
But follow them.
Yes,
There's nice
please.
there's nice pictures of them, and we
Hmm.
like to get sponsored and get free food and stuff.
Yeah,
So,
man. Listen, you could be like Darby Allen and put 5 grown men in a car in the diapers and feed them laxative and see what happens.
boy,
No. That is hilarious. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
that's nasty.
I know. Look, did you ever see Jackass 2?
Yes.
Yeah, that's disgusting. That whole movie. Oh, we went to think about that now. Like you can't do that. Damn.
Yeah, it's nasty. So,
Oh man.
speaking of certain things that are coming out,
This is only
uh,
because you brought up the Hey Arnold. That's all I'm saying.
yeah, that should
It
it's
needs to be
disturbing
seen.
itself.
It needs to be seen.
Yeah,
Yes.
it is. If you look at the RedCycloneInc Facebook page, we do have it posted up.
Yeah.
Also, it comes along with The Simpsons and SpongeBob SquarePants. They made a realistic Tom and Jerry, and it's all weird looking,
Oof.
very weird looking.
Very.
What was the other thing I was gonna say? Shit, thought about it too. Yeah. So Power Rangers got a lot of news recently.
I saw multiple things.
So first thing is Boom Studios is teaming up with Mirage Comics, IDW Comics,
Mhm.
and we're getting a first comic book team up of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Okay, cool. But let me ask you a question because I think Turtles like they just got done with a Batman one too, right?
Yep, they got three Batman ones now.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
Excuse me?
they got three Batman ones. They have one with their basic like comic book styles, and they have one with it. They team up with the animated series.
Oh, wow.
So it's the animated like 2012 Turtles teaming up with the Batman animated series.
Oh, okay. Wow.
And then they did
Is
second
there
part of the first one.
is there a do they have a an animation of that or no?
They just did a movie.
Oh,
It
wow.
came out recently too. Just came out.
Okay. Okay.
Really good. It was really good. Really fun movie too. Definitely check it out. It's Batman versus Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's what
Hmm.
it's called. They
Okay.
don't actually. Yeah, it was really good.
All
If you
right.
check it out, that's one rule. The other thing is, Bat in the Sun is doing a Kickstarter for a movie project that involves some older Rangers that I think is probably going to be connected to somewhat of a Power Rangers kind of thing, or they're making their own story up. But
Mm-hmm.
you see Jason David Frank, you see Johnny Bosch, you see the dude that played Wes from Time Force, you see Kara from Megaforce, and yeah, that's it.
Okay.
And it looks like a Power Ranger kind of project that they're working on. Is Batman Sun has a Kickstarter for it, so if you want to donate and really want this to happen, they're taking donations. I saw like the max donation is $10,000. The smallest donation is $1. So if you want to
Hmm.
be supporting it, just like I did with SWAT Cats, you can do
Yeah.
it the same thing. Um, and you get some things, you get some perks with it depending on how much you put in. Like, I know over the $100, you get like a free signed helmet and shit
Wow. Okay.
and things like that. No, like
I like a I
I
like
think
a helmet.
$200. Yeah, if you donate $200, you get like a signed helmet and a bunch of other things, a bunch of other perks and everything too.
Okay. Good stuff. I mean,
So
I
yeah.
saw the trailer and it looks really cool. I'm
So
like,
that's another project that's working on, and again, that's Jason Freak is involved. Bat in the Sun is the one that's doing it. Definitely check out their page and check out our Red Cycling Facebook page because we do have the posts of the trailer and the news of the Kickstarter. So you could definitely use those links to reach the Kickstarter
yeah, check both of those out.
and tell them Red Cycling sent you there
Yeah, exactly. Let them know. But like,
because
I think it's really cool. But my problem is, hey, how come they haven't jumped the official anything Rangers related haven't jumped on the fact that these people want to do all this work?
yeah.
Like, you know how cool it would be to have so many more split off one offs. Like if they let them use the characters and stuff,
Yeah.
like that'd be really
See,
cool.
the thing is, I think if this is part of a Power Ranger project, I think they do have Hasbro's permission because is super fine with projects like this.
No, but I mean, like, I
Yeah.
would like it if they threw money at them, so like they
Yeah.
wouldn't have to Kickstarter it because like they have willing people
Yeah.
that want to do it. Like, if you let Bat in the Sun produce it, but you give them the budget for it.
Yeah.
Like that would be a cool thing to let have happen. Like I would like to see that.
What I think this could be is a test project to see if
Ooh.
actually if Hasbro will give them for like a animated series or some shit.
Okay.
So things like this is something like a test and see how it will work.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No,
And
I mean I like that more. I mean, I just thought about that. Like if this
yeah,
does well, that will show them definitely there is some fan interest here. Okay.
yeah.
I like that.
Um, and then yeah, wave two of the toy line is about to come out of the Lightning collection.
Mm-hmm.
There's Kimberly. There's Red Beast Morpher, Yellow Beast Morpher, Goldar, which is a GameStop exclusive, and the Magnum Defender is all part of that wave two of series.
Okay. Got you.
And then you have a Walgreens exclusive, which is the Black Ranger with the Dragon Shield. And then you
Yeah,
also
that's cool.
have the San Diego Comic Con exclusive of Jason and the Gold Ranger Jason and the Red Ranger Jason.
That's soon too.
Yeah. Next week?
Okay. Yeah, there we go. That's what it
Next
is.
weekend is San Diego Comic Con.
Okay. Got
I'm
you.
gonna try my best to get the Red Ranger, Gold Ranger one, but I'm not gonna kill myself to try to get it.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. I would love to be able to catch that Black Ranger somewhere, but
I
I'm
just
sure
don't. I don't like the fact that I can't take the Dragon Shield off.
that. Yeah. Oh man, you know what? I'm
So
willing to sacrifice it because for the aesthetic of that one. Do they have a regular Black Ranger in the Lightning
no,
collection style?
no. That's why. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I
So
got you.
that means they could make another Red Ranger and another Black Ranger, and I'm gonna have to buy it because they
You
don't
know, yeah,
have the shield.
I get you.
So they're assholes.
Instead of
They just
making it
want me to spend more.
accessory. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Instead of making me try to spend more money than that I want to spend.
Damn it. Oh man, it's just yeah, I get what you're saying. It's unfortunate that sometimes you have to sacrifice form for functionality,
Yeah.
but they should be good enough that they can make it a piece that you can somehow split in half.
No,
Or
because the White Ranger shield stays on too. Like you can't take off the White Ranger
no,
shield.
I mean like at this point in the figure game,
Yeah.
you think they'd be that good? They could find a way to make it come off, but they can't.
Yeah. They don't.
They can't.
But yeah, so I'm gonna be in the hunt for the Black Ranger. I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
try to get the red and gold. I feel the Beast Morpher ones will be easy to get because the Dino Charge one was really easy to get, and because yeah, the newer ones. A lot of people don't care about the newer ones as much.
Okay, I see it.
It's
But
not again
why?
nothing.
Is
It's
it
not
the
nothing
show?
against them. No, it's nothing against them, but people will go for more the nostalgic ones. It's more adults buying these toys than kids.
I get you.
Yeah, so it's more us looking for it than they are looking for it. So we see a bunch of Rangers. You're not going to get the newer ones. We're going to get like Tommy and the Shadow Ranger and
But
maybe
wait,
Lord
why
Zed.
wouldn't? Damn, I think this is a missed opportunity though, because wouldn't you think they should at least include uh a ranger from almost every set?
Yeah, that's what they're doing.
They're just being slow about putting some of the other ones in.
Yeah, because of this set, you had the Shadow Ranger, you had the White Ranger, you had Zed, you had the Dino Charge Red, and then that was the first four that came out.
Yeah,
And then
but it
you
seems
have
like so many are geared towards, like you said, the nostalgic ones.
they gear more towards they know the collector.
Yeah,
They're aiming for the collectors. But Wave Two has more of the newer Rangers, as in they have two of the current ones, the Beast Morpher Red and Yellow,
yeah,
which is
but
the
I got
newest Rangers. And then you have Magnum Defender, which is kind of in the middle, and then you have Pink, Kimberly.
but when's gonna be like? Okay, here's what I mean. Like post Zeo,
Postillo.
like I want some Zeo and
I think
beyond.
yeah, no,
Zeo
I think
Turbo
they're gonna get to that.
Space.
They're gonna get to that.
Like that's what I want to see.
Yeah,
I just
because
like
even the
mix it
legends,
up.
even the legends when they did the legacy collections, they did the same thing.
Okay, all right.
And not all the whole Ranger set came out in one set. So like the
Mm-hmm.
first set was like half the Dino Rangers,
Okay,
and then you had like two of the Zeos, and that
yeah.
was one set. The next set came out with the other two of the Mighty Morphin and the rest of the Zeo.
Okay, I understand now.
Yeah, so they mix and match in
But
that
like,
set.
who have you not seen? Like, who gets no love?
You know,
Because like I want to know if like things like space, if things like I don't really care about Turbo. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm thinking about like things like Zeo because I never see that. No, the Ninja Rangers, the real ones. I
I
don't
will
ever see that.
say the only ones that you have not seen in toy form wise was the Kaku Rangers, which were the Rangers of Akota.
Oh wait, you mean the ones with the actual gear on, or you mean
No, the actual the Ninja Rangers, the
straight
Kaku
up?
Rangers. Yeah,
Okay,
you never
yeah.
seen those. I have never seen those in toys.
Wow.
Well, in America anyway.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, there's no reason, right? They've never used those,
Well, they
have
were the
they?
There were the Rangers of Akota, so they did have TV time in the American one. It's just they never made toys of them.
Really? I don't remember them fighting. Like, okay, because dude, yeah, I don't remember
Season
them fighting.
season three of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
How many episodes would they use then?
The last like 15 episodes.
Okay, gotcha. And that
And
was what was like do you remember like who they were facing?
they were the ones that kind of helped the Rangers get the Zeo crystals because the kid they got turned into kids.
Gotcha.
So they were the
Okay.
ones that took over as the Rangers. So they were the ones that were fighting, and the kids went to get the Zeo crystals to become the Zeo Rangers.
Okay. Gotcha.
And then
Damn.
Billy fell in love with the White Ranger, and he went to space.
Yeah, that's
They were
right.
happy.
But weren't they not the exact versions of those costumes? Weren't they like different?
No, there were there was those costumes. It was just not the same people. There wasn't the kind of Rangers. Like they were an aliens in the TV, the Super Sentai.
Oh, I understand. It's
But
okay. I
but
got you.
they never made toys of them. I would honestly, if Hasbro that tapped into the Super Sentai and made some of those special ones, I would
Mm-hmm.
love to see the Dire Rangers.
Yeah. Okay.
Just a set of the Dire Rangers as a collector kind of thing. I would fucking love that. But I do like the models of the figures because they remind me of the figure art ones.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
they're thin. They're not like muscular or have abs and shit.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
They look like what they look on like on
They look
TV.
like the suit. Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, I like that. So the Lightning collection looks like that, and I'm happy with that.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so I mean like Lightning Collection seems like the thing you want a figure to come out in for to
Yeah,
get a certain it's like the wrestling figures.
yeah,
There's a certain line where they get certain amounts of more detail
yeah,
and love, or at least now that we know the story of the guy,
yeah,
maybe it is love, but it's just like, yeah, you those look better. That's
yeah,
basically what you go to. Okay.
yeah. But
All right.
little by little, they haven't mentioned anything with the next wave three or anything like that. This is the continuation of wave one, which is considered wave two because it's separate toys that are coming out for the Lightning collection. But there are plans for what Hasbro has planned for the Lightning collection is every single Ranger is going to get a figure.
Oh, damn. All right. Well, I
So
was
they, yeah.
about to ask you, do you know if they do it based on like if this set does well, we'll do another set because they seem to be coming fast.
So what I was reading in the Hasbro thing is that they're looking to do characters that has not come out yet.
Okay, so that's the MO.
So Shadow Ranger
Hmm.
and Shadow Ranger, the Dino Charge, Red, the Magnum Defender didn't really have toys. They had maybe one figure in that toy line, but they didn't have like the Legacy figure did not have one of them.
Okay.
So that would be cool. SPD hasn't had a set yet, so I want to see SPE.
Wait, so SPD never had like the full 5 or 6 Rangers?
Like they had the kids toys
Oh, you
version,
mean?
yeah.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
But
Okay.
as a
Okay.
in the Legacy series that Bandai did, no, they didn't have a set at all.
Wow. Okay.
So yeah, you're gonna start seeing more of those. So you'll probably see the SPD being more used in the toy line. I could see Wild Force being put in the toy line because they have not made Wild Force yet either. There's a lot of them they haven't touched actually.
Yeah, he doesn't like figure talk.
Yeah,
Damn it, Steiner.
yeah. There's a
Go
lot
sit in your
they haven't
recliner.
done yet.
Okay.
But
Okay.
yeah.
Do you know if there's ever been any talk of them doing a scaled down version of the Zords? in like
Uh,
figure form? Like if they can do the detail on a smaller scale.
so they did that with the legacies, as in
Okay.
with the build a figure.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
So
I
the
see
the
why you
leg
did that.
yeah. So Legacy did it. So Mighty Morphin, the five Rangers came with the pieces of the Megazord.
Yeah, I get you.
The space came with the Megazord. Yeah.
Mhm.
So they did that with the build a figure.
But they don't have like just them
Just so
separate.
no
Some.
no no
Is there a ninja?
no.
Okay.
We may get that in like that in collection.
See, that's something I would ninja. Yeah.
Because
All right.
the fact that Shadow Ranger came out in the first wave, I could see Ninja being very soon.
Okay.
They,
Okay.
again, I think they when Hasbro first decided to do the Lightning collection, they did a vote of which
Oh.
Rangers you want to
Oh,
see,
I get you. Okay.
and I think the vote consisted of the next wave one, and I think the two winners of that one was the Shadow Ranger and Magnum Defender.
That makes a lot more sense if it was a vote.
Yeah.
I could see like those being fan favorites or something for some reason. Yeah.
Yeah, and they getting a lot of fan feedback with them. So I think that's the reason why the people that they're choosing, they picking and choosing who they put on the set.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Also, with the Power Ranger fighting game, they just added
I saw a new update.
the Gold Ranger and they added Pink Time Force.
Okay.
Yeah,
Do they have you got to see them? Like was it do they usually do a trailer for each new set of people?
not really.
Okay.
They
I
did it. They
I just saw
just
the announcement, that's all.
Yeah, I just saw the announcement as well. I didn't see, but then I saw that there was a big update and they added two characters already.
Yeah, and I was just thinking to
So
myself, like, I wonder if there's an official way to see them in action.
yeah, one thing I actually like, and I give them a little credit for,
Hmm.
is that Gold Ranger is not Jason.
And he's the oh yeah, that's right. I did see it. They had the picture of
It's
who it
Trey.
is.
It's Trey
Yeah,
of Triferia.
yeah. It's the triplets. Yeah,
Yeah, so I thought that was cool. I was like, at least you're not using the same voices and shit. At least you made him a separate ranger, and I'm fine with that.
and he
And
dropped
then
a pyramid on you or something like that.
yeah,
Like I saw his super. Yeah.
Pyramidas.
Oh my goodness, man, that thing looks so dumb.
It was probably one of the worst swords. It was huge as fuck, but
It,
it was dumb.
it's so silly looking.
It's a big sand thing.
Oh my goodness. It looked
Yeah.
like it couldn't hit you if it tried. Really.
He's
It
like,
looked
come
like
here, please.
yeah, exactly. It couldn't run. Oh man. All right. Sheesh. So much Ranger stuff, and it's amazing how much Ranger stuff came out in 1 week too.
Yeah.
Man,
And San Diego Comic Con hasn't even come out yet.
that's come out. Yeah, you're right.
This is like the beginning stuff.
Well, you know what? Okay, when you say it that way, I guess it makes more sense because a lot of the stuff probably debuts there. A lot of this, lot of,
Yeah.
yeah, I get it. I get it now.
So we're getting like the previews and stuff, which is pretty cool.
I didn't even think about it, but this is like the rush of E3 news before E3, so it makes sense.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly how you put it.
So to jump back into more turtle stuff before we throw them into the sewers. I just wanted to mention because I haven't been reading it, but this might the way this looks and the way it was described, it actually looks pretty cool, and that's the IDW Publishing announcing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 95 has sold out, and it's like
Yeah.
they're doing a second printing because the people are hyped about the storyline that's going on, and that involves a turtle where she gets a color, and it's a new color,
Yeah.
and it's not pink, which is which I thought was funny. It was like, yeah, man, how come they just go to pink? Well, let me ask you, was there ever a turtle that had like baby blue?
Yeah.
It was,
Venus,
it was a
the
few.
Milo.
Yeah, she had baby blue.
She was baby blue and she had boobs.
Yeah, turtle shells don't work like that, and I realized that the turtle in this series. Do you know her name?
No, I don't.
Okay, because I don't. Because like again, I said I'm not an avid reader of turtles, so I haven't like been invested into it. Oh, apparently it's Jenica.
Jenica, yeah,
Oh, okay, so
rings a bell.
she's, I guess, going to be or is a fifth member, because again I don't exactly know, but I know she gets to a fight, she gets stabbed with a sword, which is just, when you think about a turtle getting stabbed with a sword, it's like, does that mean it broke her shell? And I was like, that's
Well,
terrible.
the front part is not like
No,
hard
I
shell.
get it. When you see it, she got stabbed in the side.
Yeah,
It's
and,
like,
and that's like the soft tissue spot.
mm. But I'm just saying, like, it would kind of be more of an impact to me if you stab through the hardest part,
Yeah,
which is supposed to be like even harder because of the mutation. So I'm like, damn, son. So that means they got like some adamantium or something.
and she's using claws. She has like a Wolverine claws.
Yeah, I see. They have the artwork of her
It
from
looks
the
cool,
IDW page. Yeah, she definitely looks like an original character,
and she's yellow,
and she's yellow instead of like having a very classic
pink,
feminine color. Pink.
pink.
I mean, listen, wouldn't it make more sense for like just to say stop putting colors and she'd have black on?
Yeah,
'Cause it's like, have they ever really thought about the statistical advantage of having colors when they're ninjas?
no,
You know what I'm saying? Like, have they thought that out? Like, especially Mikey and Raph, because their
yeah.
colors stand out so much. It's like they can be masked in the darkness, but it's like there's a red thing floating in the darkness. That scares me.
Well, originally they're all red.
So that's kind of terrifying if you think
So
about
yeah,
that.
they're all red, and the reason why they color coordinated them because you could tell them apart.
I wasn't it just so they could sell toys? I'm just joking.
Originally, it was more for them to tell them apart. Well, when they because they originally got the colors came when the TV show started.
Yeah, that was the thing I
So
think.
they didn't want them all red because you can't tell them apart.
Can't
So
tell.
they wanted each one to have a different color.
Yeah. It would be, oh my goodness. But you know what? I think about somebody should go back and just color code them all red just to mess with people.
Yeah.
Like, I wonder how much that would mess with your mind if you couldn't initially tell who was who. You had to pay
It,
attention.
you know what's even more weird? Imagine they just don't use the
The
bandanas.
man, they look weird. I'm sorry. Why do they
Yeah.
look weird? They got
Y'all look
human eyes.
naked. Y'all look
They
naked.
look naked, but they also have human eyes.
Yeah.
Like, they look weird. No, no bueno. No
Oh,
bueno.
something that came up. I just saw on the feed. Lupin the Third, the first CGI movie is coming out in December.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Oh, also,
It looks,
RIP to the creator too.
yeah, it looks cool. I actually like the Lupin the Third. So
Yeah, me too. Lupin's
yeah,
like a favorite. I'm really a fan of the music though, because like I have one of the CDs they made like way
yeah,
back in the day when you
that's
used
cool.
to have to import a C. You remember what a compact disc is, my friend?
Yeah,
Not anymore. It's all those MP whatever. Is it even MP3?
MP3s.
No, isn't it like FLAC, or have they found a way to make FLAC accessible to the
No,
general
it's,
public?
it's still MP3s.
Okay, because like I know the whole quality thing, but like, all right. Actually, I think Mac uses FLAC more. I'm not really sure. I don't use it because I know you have to cut it up yourself. It's like, imagine I gave you a CD, right?
Yeah,
But it's all one song,
yeah,
and I tell you you have to make the CD into a CD. You don't want to do that.
yeah. I don't want to do that.
Exactly. So that's kind of why people don't really mess with that. Like, do the work. No, stop it.
Oh,
Um, yeah, that's about it. I guess I wanted to bring up the Monster Hunter stuff because that was like a big dump of news that I got to see.
um,
Um,
let me just pick up one more thing.
yeah. Go ahead. While I
Before
get
we get
that
into that,
together.
I just actually did the free trial for the DC Universe app.
All right. So how is it? Is it good?
You know, one thing I'm actually really thinking about it is the comic book. You get the
Okay.
whole DC comic book library.
Now hold on. Because is this on your television, on your phone? What's it on? Like, are you trying that on everything?
Yeah, well, the movies and stuff I'll watch on my TV, but the comic books I'm reading on my tablet or on my
Okay.
phone, and they look great. DC always had a good digital comic.
Wait a second. Let me ask you a question though. Can I read comic books on my TV if I wanted to?
Yeah,
Are you, what? That's
yeah,
ridiculous.
that was the first thing I tried. You can,
You can. Okay. All right.
You can. So I think it's $7.99 a month, or you pay $75 and you get it for the year for free.
Mhm.
For the year one shot, which that's what I'm doing, and I have Tenacious T. He's gonna give me half, and we're gonna do the app together.
Okay, good stuff.
So, and we just like honestly, I've been just using it to read comics. I took the train to Metro North to meet Josh up, and I've been going through what's it called? It's like a big team up with all the Hanna Barbera superheroes.
What?
Yeah, it's a big team
How
up.
how recent is that?
Came out about 2 years ago, or
I've
about a year.
never heard of that.
When they started relaunching the Hanna Barbera stuff, like Scooby Doo got a more mature comic. They did a Wacky
But
Race.
how do you do Scooby Doo with more mature? What, like people die? Is
It
that
was
the
like a zombie apocalypse and shit, and
what? Gee,
Shaggy's killing people, and
does he feel remorse, or is he a heartless killer?
he became a heartless killer towards the ending.
What?
Yeah.
That's not my Shaggy.
So right now I'm reading. Let's show you the comic.
You can't say Zoiks and then chop a man's head off. Stop it.
It's called Future Quest.
That's the name of the series.
Yeah, and
Okay.
it's a bunch of Hanna Barbera characters. Birdman's in it. Space Ghost in it. Johnny Quest. The barbarian. What's his name?
Thunder the Barbarian, or you mean the Herculoids guy?
The Herculoids and Togar. Migdor.
Which one
Mytor.
was that?
Mytor.
Oh,
Mytor.
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 Oh, Mytor with the little
Yeah.
the caveman thing with the black mask
Yeah.
on. Yeah.
He's in it. Got Space Ghost. You got his psychics and
Oh,
Birdman.
Zora. Does he
The
have
Frankenstein
Zorak?
Jr. and
I don't
yeah.
remember Frankenstein Jr. That doesn't sound.
Frankenstein Jr. was a robot the kid created.
Oh, I remember yeah. Okay. Okay.
You
Okay.
have the trio that teamed up.
Galaxy Trio. Yeah. I remember.
Galaxy Trio and all that shit. So it's a really cool series. I would recommend everyone checking it out.
Is it played straight, or is it like is it funny?
It's funny, it's good, it's entertaining, and it's cool seeing all these characters interact with each other.
Because I'm just saying, we all know Space Ghost had a personality change.
Yeah.
He became different when he lost his job.
Yeah.
Yeah, started hosting that TV show.
Nah, he's straight up superhero Space Ghost. And
Okay. Yeah, well, can I just say one thing about Space Ghost? Yeah, he never lost.
Yeah.
He just whooped everybody's ass. That's one thing about him.
That's exactly what he's doing.
Oh, really? Okay.
Whooping everyone's ass. But it's a really cool series. It's really cool take on the characters in here because you don't really see them in comic books, so seeing them in comic life is pretty cool. There's a few team ups I've seen through the app that I'm kind of going to read as well. They have a He-Man and Thundercat team up.
Really?
Yeah. So there's a lot of cool stuff on this app. It has a lot of history of it. So they don't have. I think it's 6 months out of the current books.
So I see this is all new to me because I didn't know they own the libraries for Hanna-Barbera. I didn't know that.
Yeah, Warner Brothers own Hanna-Barbera.
Didn't I? Like, I'm sure that was something I knew in passing, but just not conscious. Yeah.
They bought them a long time ago, like during when the WB store was still around.
Okay, that's probably.
That's probably why you started seeing Scooby Doo shit in the WB stores.
No, because I didn't go to the stores. After a while,
it's got expensive.
Like what era? Well, yeah, but they had like if you wanted to get like a unique like plush, that was like the real reason to go. Like if you wanted a big Bugs Bunny, like I remember I think my aunt bought a big ass Bugs Bunny because I like the only place you can get one.
Yeah.
But like everything else was like way too. It's like the Disney store. Like that's why there's only one. Yeah. Well, no, is there only one in the city? I think it's only one on Fifth Avenue.
No, it's only one. It used to be a few.
Yeah, it used to be a few, but they just didn't learn the lesson of we don't want to pay amusement park prices.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So the DC Universe app is pretty cool. It has its own original content like Titans, Swamp Thing, Doom Patrol, which I just started Titans. I'm going through them little by little, and Swamp Thing. Pretty good so far. They also have.
What is it for Swamp Thing? Animated series?
It's a show, live action show.
How long is it? Like, how did he get like one
Uh,
season?
8 episodes. It's one season right now.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I think they only have it up to 6 episodes, but it ends at 10. So I think they have a halfway point.
Oh, I got you. Okay. All right. I mean, I'm glad he
So
has a show. Look, Swamp Thing is alive.
and those are the equivalents in the like I guess the shit that they're going against Daredevil of Netflix and shit.
Scott Steiner does not like Daredevil.
Yeah, so they're a lot more mature. They're like rated R-ish kind of shit. It's pretty cool. And then also you have the vast amount of their animated movies and series and stuff like that, like Batman Beyond, Batman
What?
animated series, The Adventures of Batman and Robin, Superman. They have the Green Lantern Corps series. They have Teen Titans. They have Teen Titans Go. They have the massive the WB Static Shock.
Really? Oh,
They have all that stuff on
huh.
there, and it's all you're able to see. It has really good quality into it. So yeah, definitely check out the app.
So wait, do they have all of that channel's programming
Not all
that
of it.
was there? No, I mean that was theirs. Like, do
Uh,
they have like the Animaniacs and stuff?
it's just the DC stuff. So everything DC.
Mm, damn it!
Well, anime is on Netflix.
No, but I mean, like they own that.
Yeah,
They used to hang out inside of their water tower. Wait a second.
but yeah, it's DC only stuff. So like Batman the animated series, Superman the animated series.
Okay, okay, I got you. All
They
right.
even have the
That's,
80. They even had like the '60s animated cartoon.
do they have the Adam West show or no?
No, they don't. I was a little
Damn it!
disappointed.
Damn it!
But they do have most of the animated series movies, so like Batman Massive Phantasms in there,
Oh, okay. All right.
things like that. So it's a pretty cool app. They're adding more content every
Did you
month.
see the second one?
Sub Zero,
No, is that the second part of Fantastic? Didn't they do that
they did a comic
fairly
book of it.
recent? Oh, okay. I thought it was, but it was fairly recently, right? It was a continuation to the
Yeah,
story.
they did a comic of it. It was alright.
All right. Okay.
Yeah,
Is
the
that?
movie
Do you know if that would be on the network on that thing?
probably if it came
Huh?
out last year, yeah, it's probably there.
Oh, okay.
The whole I was already told a couple series to check out. The one is
Hmm.
the current running Batman Beyond series.
That makes a lot of sense.
I
I
heard
didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, I heard it was actually really good stuff, so I'm definitely gonna read that eventually. I really don't know where to start to read. I just been reading random storylines, so I read like Dark Knight Metal, which was pretty cool. Um, I'm I'm reading the Future Quest now. I'm looking at the other Hanna Barbera stuff they have because I know they have a dope kind of Flintstones book. I kind of want to see what it is.
Hmm.
It's more of a dope comedy Flintstone book.
Wait, like it's yeah. That's super interesting now. All
Yeah.
right. All right. All right.
So it's a cool
It
app.
hasn't been anything Flintstones related, like media wise, like out there in a while, has there?
Besides Fruity Pebbles,
Damn it, that's not right. Well, we're like, I know there was that WWE crossover, but that was a while ago, though.
a couple of years ago.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
did they?
No,
Are they like? Are they like on a no list or something? Did Fred say some racist stuff, or did he say some? Is
nah,
that why we don't see it?
right now they're in chest. They want to make an adult TV series of them.
Uh, that makes a lot. I mean, didn't they already do that? And it's called The Honeymooners.
Well, yeah. Well, they're doing that with the likes. I think this guy was doing it. The guy that created Family Guy, Seth MacFarlane.
Oh man, you know he should really blend the two. He should do a Honeymooner show because he could probably get away with that.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm just saying, you Seth MacFarlane can get away with making a show where the husband wants to beat his wife every episode.
yeah.
He doesn't do it, but he
Well,
says he's gonna
Peter fights Lois all the time.
send her to the moon.
Yeah.
Alice, to the moon, Alice.
But yeah, it's a
What
cool
the
app.
hell?
$7.99 a month. $75 for the whole year.
Mhm.
Right now they're doing a week trial, so you could try it out for a week and see how you like it.
That sounds really good and a lot better than I initially thought it would be.
Yeah.
I mean, you kind of sold me a Swamp Thing.
I was sold with the comic books, honestly. Like the comic books, like the vast of history of comics they have on that app available is a
But you
lot.
said like, what's the limit? Like
Like
how far back do
like
they
you could
say?
go read Bob Kane's Batman.
So it's like the
Yeah,
beginning.
yeah,
All right, I mean, you're not making it sound worse. You're only making it sound better.
yeah. So if you ever want to read the first ever Flash comic, you could read the first ever Flash comic.
I heard the Flash was an incredibly racist super. No, I'm just messing with you.
Um,
I'm just saying, you never know how many of them you go back to, and you be like, the
they're
villain
right.
is the villain is the Negro.
Yeah.
You're like, wait a second, I don't remember when the Atom said that. What?
I
Oh shit!
wouldn't be surprised. There's a lot of
Nick
shit.
Fury, he hates the and just insert Asian slang term
Yeah.
for racist term. Like,
Yeah, remember like DC's since 1940s.
yeah, I know, dude. When is Disney gonna own up to that Donald Duck? I just want to see it in HD. You know what I'm talking about the World War II Donald Duck
Yeah.
propaganda? Like, own up to it. I want to see it in HD.
And high quality.
The same thing with the Bugs Bunny. I think it was Hitler.
Yeah.
I think he had the mustache or something like he was like making he was doing a parody. One of them.
Or
Yeah.
they did the
Oh, the
Jigaboos.
Elmer Fudd. I think it was.
They also did the Jigaboos and the ending of the Bugs Bunny cartoon.
Which one? I
They
don't
did
remember that one.
the black face, and they were doing a jig in the ending of the cartoon.
Oh man, yeah. Come on. All right, WWE, WWE. Excuse me, WB. Own up to your stuff. Put it on the network. I want to
You
see it.
got racist shit, some racist shit too.
Yo, I just watched the clip of Vince McMahon saying, "What's up, my nigga?" to John Cena. No. That's not what he said. Damn it.
Yeah, he said, "What's up, my nigga?"
No. It's the way he said. It's
Yeah,
I have to look at it again, but it is literally just him
that's
saying,
why he
"What's
had
up?"
the do rag on.
Yeah,
That's he got shaved bald.
yeah. It was right before that because then he still had hair, and then he walked past Booker T. Tell me he didn't just say that. Oh
Yeah,
my Jesus, wrestling, and that was like SmackDown when SmackDown was getting good.
yeah.
All right, so when you expect to see that on the network?
It probably is. They
It,
probably censor it.
damn it.
I
It's
wouldn't be.
kind of like how hard it is to go back and watch some of the ECW stuff without the music because they can't play that music
Yeah,
because
and it
that's
throws you off too. It's like Sandman coming out to some generic ass music. It's like he's supposed to come out to into Sandman.
it's a seven. Yeah. All right. Well, listen. So WWB, WWE, and Disney will not own up to any of that. I'm just saying it's hilarious, but the network sounds amazing. I think
Yeah,
like for the price and all that stuff you said, like just the comics alone, that's pretty good. Everything, dude. Like, okay, so how far are they super current with like even the most recent?
of the comics.
Oh yeah.
No, it's about 6 months back.
Okay, gotcha. All right, so yeah,
And
still
but
not.
they add new stuff every week. It's kind of
Mm,
like the Marvel app too. Our Marvel is like 6 months back.
okay.
Comic books galore to read. I'm trying to catch up with stuff. Or just read shit because the read shit that I have been told to read. The Dark
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
Get
the
a
Dark
bunch of
Knight Metal
recommendations.
was really dope.
What
That
was
was
that? Is
that
that
was
the
the
one
one
with
that had
the Joker with the helmet on or something like that?
yeah, it was that one.
I wonder what that was about. Is that like a medieval tale or something?
It's kind of a thing with sorcery shit. It had a lot to do with this metal that was found in the earth, and
It's like what time period is it?
it was
Like
current.
modern day?
It was
Oh, really?
current, and they went to they went to a different multiverse to get the metal and try to stop things. And then the dark ones came out, and which was pretty much dark versions of the Justice League. They're all like dark versions of each one.
But didn't they have
But
something like that
they were like a
before?
hybrid of Batman. So everyone was a hybrid of Batman and a dark, and it was weird. It was good. It was a good series though.
Wouldn't that just mean the Superman one is unstoppable?
Yeah.
I mean, like seriously, if you're half Batman, half Superman, isn't that game over?
Yeah.
Damn. So all right, so like you're about how much of the way through?
I finished it.
Oh, so uh, I mean, I don't want to spoil it, but do they wrap it up nicely?
It was a decent ending. It was kind of the last person, and the last person that was kind of left to fight was the Joker one, the Batman who laughs.
Okay.
He was pretty much corrupting everybody to get done things done the way he wanted them to be done,
Hmm.
and Batman chose unlikely of foes to help him beat him.
Okay.
He teamed
Gotcha.
up. He teamed up with the Joker.
The same world Joker.
Yeah,
Okay.
and Joker helped him beat him.
Wow. I mean, that's
Yeah.
you gotta do what you gotta do, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool. All right.
It was a good series. It was a cool series. Art was pretty solid. I like good art.
I
So
just really
yeah,
like the
art.
the striking designs of those characters for that
Yeah,
series. Like you
yeah.
look at them like, wow, that's a pretty cool reimagining of this character.
The Batman Joker one was probably the hands down the best looking one.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Flash one was pretty interesting too. The Batman Flash looking one
Mhm.
was pretty cool. But yeah, the Batman Joker one is probably by far the best looking suit.
Is there a is there a figure of that yet?
Probably not. I don't. I know that I've seen statues of it. I haven't actually seen
Oh, okay.
the
Yeah.
figures of it yet. So probably it's coming soon. Probably
Okay.
real soon. I won't be surprised.
Yeah, true that. True that. Yeah, I just realized right now I'm semi up on the Ranger figure game and the wrestling figure game because
Yeah,
through you and the Major Brothers, but like I don't know about like comics figures. Like they show up
yeah.
obviously in my news feed, but like I really am not up on what's the newest set or what's the new standard brand. You know what I mean? Like I know figure arts is a thing on the side, but like what's the American stuff that's like high quality for DC?
I don't know. I don't collect DC, so it's really
Yeah,
hard.
that's what I mean. Like, yeah.
I know they have their own version of like the Marvel Legends stuff.
But is it like is it good or is it just because like
No,
I wonder
I
why you
heard
don't ever hear about
I heard they're really nice. They're very similar to what Marvel Legends do with their stuff.
it? Okay. All right. I
But
need
I
to look that
just
shit.
haven't. I haven't bought. I never bought one.
Okay.
Actually, no. I bought maybe two like a long time ago back. I bought Ed McGuinness's Batman and Superman.
They came together?
No, they were separate, but they were in the Ed McGuinness art style when he was doing Batman versus Batman and Superman comic book.
Mm-hmm.
I got those. So it was
Oh, so
Batman.
like the man with the really, really big chin.
Yeah,
I like that. That was
yeah.
pretty cool.
I got. I think the first wave of those I got. So it was Batman, Superman, Nightwing.
Really?
No, it was Nightwing. I just got Batman Superman that series. The Nightwing one I got was from Batman Hush,
Really? Wow.
and that was
I didn't
Jim Lee's design.
and that's the same figure line?
Yeah, they do through the comics like the comic storylines and shit.
Oh wow. See
So
that.
they'll have a Batman Hush series, and they'll have like wave 1 and 2 and things like that.
Okay. Have did they get to Red Hood or is that like
Probably, I don't know.
okay.
I really don't know. I do know they had like the Jason Todd unmasked that line up being Clayface.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Then
Like, does the figure
you
have
ever
like a
read,
distorted face or something so you can
no, you
see it?
ever read Hush?
No, no, no. I mean, so you can see it in the figure. Like, how do
No,
they
no,
display it on the figure?
no. So I'm just describing because it was not of being Clayface.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah,
he pretty much made himself look like an older Jason Todd. He had like the
yeah,
white
yeah. The
streaks
white,
and
the
that
white
shit.
streak in his hair.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh,
and
you mean that's the only way you could tell was
yeah,
the white streak?
yeah, because
I
he
got
made him look
I
older.
got you. I got you.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
And then they did then they had the Hush, which was kind of the same figure, just with the wrapping on his face and shit.
That's a really cool character design. It's simple, but it's just it's it's
It's
it's
dark.
dark, man.
It was dark, man.
It's literally see people laughed at it, but that's really just cool. A mummy dude in a suit, it's just like all right, in a trench coat. Gotta
Yeah,
have a trend.
shit too. That was the first thing I said when I first saw it was yo, Hush is fucking dark man.
Hush is Dark Man. He really is just Dark Man.
You can start stealing faces now and cloning them and making them.
Screaming like Liam Neeson because
Yeah, yeah,
oh man,
but yeah, that's all I got with the DC app. The DC app is really cool. I can check it out.
good stuff, good stuff. Like I was saying, because the Monster Hunter Iceborne just released a bunch of new trailers for the new monsters coming in the super big expansion that's supposed to be dropping. I think the second week of September.
Nice.
There's an they teased they showed one and they teased another. Um, and I just wanted to point those out. So the first one is Glavenus, which I mean, of course, if you've never played Monster Hunter, what the hell is that? Because it doesn't sound like anything that exists in the real world.
Yeah.
It's basically like a T-Rex with a sword for a tail,
Okay.
and the mouth is a sharpener. So it's kind of like a beak.
Okay.
So it'll put the tail in his mouth to sharpen the sword, and then it glows red, and it'll spin at you. And like you don't get sliced in half, but you imagine you would. You
Yeah.
know. Um. So they showed that thing off. It looks really cool. It's basically like the allure of why even show these is just because every Monster Hunter game is pretty much, I guess, since 3 is let's see these monsters in the next version of the engine.
Yeah.
Because for the first few, it was pretty much almost exactly the same visual style wise.
Yeah.
So there was not and technology style wise, like there wasn't much change. But once they got to the Wii, it would look completely different, and then from there, like it would evolve into different versions of the engine that they would use for the next game. So like they would have so basically, yeah, they haven't broken tradition because what this is the half step, or they always do a base game, and I guess that's them getting, hey, we've made this new engine, look at the game, have fun.
Yeah.
And then I guess when they've done that, they're already at work on refining it, and then so that ends up being a big ass expansion. It's usually like what Iceborne is going to be, which is the base game plus this new thing. But if you were to buy the new thing by itself, it would still be enough content to basically be a whole other game
Yeah.
of the same type. So that's the cool part about it. Is like they haven't really broken that structure, and it usually ends up leading to the second one being like, I don't know. I don't know how they can get away with it. It's not that it's bad because it's like it's a year and change later,
Yeah.
but it's almost an expected thing that you know when you get a Monster Hunter. A year later, there's going to be another one that's better than this one, but it's in that engine. So enjoy it while you can. I don't know. It seems kind of messed up to think of it that way,
Yeah.
but it's basically, I think more companies should, when they do that for their games, when they think DLC, they should kind of like give it a year.
Okay.
And so that when you get the DLC or the next big expansion to it, there'll have been enough time for you to have put it down,
Yeah.
and then for you not to want a brand new thing. You'll want the tweaks and the improvements and the quality of life stuff that the second one brings, because that's usually what makes the second step, and they usually always call it G.
Okay.
That's what makes that version of the Monster Hunter games always better than the base game. So this is basically that. It's not going to be a G. It's going to actually have a name, and that's Iceborne. But with all that said, they said it, and I don't understand why it's not common knowledge. There was like confirmation, like when the Iceborne expansion was like revealed by Capcom, that they had wanted to. Oh no, Scott Style doesn't want me to say it. That they
No.
had wanted to put in basically all the flagship monsters,
Yeah.
which is like the cover monster for each game. So Glavenus was one of the cover monsters for the 3DS game,
Okay.
Monster Hunter Generations. So like there was 4 for 3DS, and then there was Generations, and then they had an expansion for that one on the Switch.
Okay.
So if you want to play Monster Hunter on the Switch, there's that. Also, shout outs to the what is it, Switch Lite?
Yeah,
But I like calling it because I heard it on a podcast. They call it the light switch
yeah.
because it's just say it backwards. But yeah, so fully handheld and smaller, I guess. I don't know. If you got one, do you really need another one? Maybe.
Mm.
But if you don't have one and you just want a handheld, I recommend getting that version. It's only going to be 200 as opposed to 300. But
Yeah.
you lose the functionality of the Joy Cons. But I hear that's not really end all be all, so it's not that bad.
You lose
So
the functionality, like you can't connect the Joy Cons
yeah,
like
you can't
the
pull them
Mario
off.
used to do some.
You can't pull them off because they're part of the unit. So you physically lose that. But it's like, you can still buy attachments for it or anything like that. The controllers and stuff that you can buy
It looks nice. It looks.
still
I like the
works.
fact that the screen is not that smaller than what
I
it.
heard there's more colors. That's the cool thing. They only showed like three.
Yeah, which is yellow, like a blue, and black.
Yeah. It's not
And
even
they
really
showed,
black. It's like grayish.
and they showed the Pokemon Sword and Shield ones, which were like a grayish with the color of the Pokemon.
Yeah, so that's like those. And then I heard IGN has a picture of another one, a
Yeah,
purple one, I think.
that's cool.
Like atomic purple. So it's like see-through purple. That's
Yeah,
pretty cool. I like those. Bring those back. Do you remember like back in the Chinatown days when you can go down and get the Dreamcast shells
yeah.
or
I
the PlayStation shells? Like,
had a translucent blue one.
don't mess it up though. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
I knew somebody who messed up the installation. They didn't know bueno.
I let them do it, so I could blame them.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't. I,
Um,
I never did the installation myself, even though I know how to do it. I was like, I'll blame you
yeah,
if I
I'm not. Yeah,
fuck.
exactly. Like, I'm
Oh,
not about to
today
be responsible for that. So
is
no,
is Amazon Prime Day on Amazon, and you could get $35 back if you buy a Switch.
there you go. So go ahead, do it. If you don't have one, you want one right now. How long does that last? Just today.
Today and tomorrow.
Okay, got you.
Buy $25 in Amazon gift cards and get $5 back.
Oh,
Uh,
cool.
so you get $35 eShop credit for $2.99 and Nintendo Switch. Buy a Pro with God of War and Days of Gone for $3.49. So that's actually a pretty good deal. But PS4 Pro with God of War and Days of Gone. Even though Days Gone I heard it was doo doo.
I've heard conflicting stuff. I've watched a YouTuber that I usually watch play it, and it looks fun. But
Oh,
it's like it's grindy. That's the thing about it.
if you're not renewed for a PSN membership, PlayStation Plus is $39.99 right now on Amazon.
I saw. Yeah, that's pretty good.
PlayStation 4 Slim, 1 terabyte with Spider-Man and Horizon Zero Dawn, $249. I see. If this was the Pro, I will say that's the better deal because you get
Yeah.
two amazing in games. You get one amazing game, and then you get a questionable game, depending on your taste.
This is true. I
Uh,
still have to beat God of War. I haven't finished it.
I gotta play
Really
it.
good.
I'm
Really
on
good.
Judgment. Judgment's been my life, and it's been fucking great.
What's up with Ass Ketchum?
Ask Ketchum.
What's up with Ass Ketchum
So
though?
they had a group. They have a trio of pervs running around the city.
Okay.
Was Ask Ketchum, which is you chase him, and he was in like a jogging suit and shit, and like pink tights, and it was weird. The other guy was the panty stealer, which he stole panties. And he stole.
So
And
what
then the other one
you
was
have to like track them down and bust them?
you gotta track them down, or you get clues and where their whereabouts and shit, or ask around about them and shit like that.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my
And
goodness.
then there's another one which I don't remember his name, but he was
Mhm.
a frolic ass dude with just like a Vega mask and a leaf on his dick, and
Wow.
he'll corner a girl and just be naked.
Do you have to fight him?
Yup, with the leaf on his dick.
Oh, does it fall off if he loses?
No, it stays on pretty well.
Okay. All right. Well, at least
At
he.
least that.
Okay. No. As long as he did a good job. All right.
And then yeah. So
Wait,
then
did you do the baby fight?
no, I didn't do a baby fight.
No, in Yakuza, I think
Yeah,
6.
I remember that.
Baby.
Yeah, I remember that one. That shit had me fucking laughing. Like,
That's
what the fuck?
yo. I think that might be my favorite side
That
mission.
was Kiwami 1, right?
Is it
No,
Kiwami 1 or is it Kiwami 2?
I thought it was 0.
No, it's not. No, it's six. It's six.
It's six?
I
No,
think it's
it's not
six.
six. No, it's one. It's Kiwami one.
It can't be Kiwami because I played it recently.
Yeah. So it
Hmm.
has to be zero because I played six recently and I didn't see that in six.
It might be Kiwami. It might be Kiwami.
Yeah, I remember that being, and I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Because you fight him again in the fight in the cage matches.
Yes, you do. He's like one of the bosses. Yeah.
Yes, I think it's Kiwami one.
No, it's Kiwami 2.
Oh,
Kiwami 2.
okay. Okay.
Yep. Because it was in Yakuza 2. Now I remember. Yeah.
There's,
That's why I was recent because I have that. Yeah.
I played every single one, so it was like all mixed into one
Oh.
big story.
Yeah. If you want to see what we're referencing, is called Be My Baby, Yakuza Kiwami 2 for the best resolution. But if you want, you can go look at Yakuza 2, old school. But Kiwami 2, so you can see it in glorious HD pixels.
Yeah.
Giant muscle baby man fighting
Yep.
Kiryu.
Yeah.
You didn't find his club gracious. He doesn't want you getting out there telling everybody about the baby club.
That was funny. That was really funny. It is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Oh man, those games are great. If you bought Judgment, make sure you do the survey. I want more games, please.
Yeah. Make sure and they have Fantasy Star questions on that survey. If you've played Fantasy Star and you like it, let them know.
Yeah,
They ask.
because Sega really does do that. They do fan service. They do see what the people want,
Yeah.
and
That's why it's not exclusive to Xbox One, I heard.
yeah,
Yeah, PS02. That's what I heard. I hope not. I'm just saying.
yeah.
Don't do it to
Buy a damn system.
you know.
Like, god damn it, I got to buy a system.
That's the one. Yeah, Monster Hunter and that game.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Oh my
They have a
god.
lot of deals. They have a lot of deals on Amazon Prime, so definitely check it out today and tomorrow.
Yes.
See what they
All
have.
right. So you know what? With that, we've given you lots of deals, lots of things coming out. So that you know what you do is you look on Amazon for the figures we told you about. Why don't you see if they have deals on those on
Yeah,
Prime Day? Probably won't.
probably won't.
It probably won't be Lightning Collection deals.
I need Lord Zed.
I told you it's cheaper on Amazon. It's
Yeah,
like $5 cheaper.
yeah. I need Lord Zed, and then I'm looking for wrestling. You know what? I saw a Heath Slater, and I really want the Heath Slater. I lost out on that fucking bid.
Damn.
The one I showed you.
Yeah.
I lost that. I lost the bid, and I was like, "Fuck!" You know what? It was not even I lost. I just completely forgot that I would bid it on it.
I got you.
It's like, oh shit, it's too late now.
Yeah.
I was like, shit.
Yeah, it happened.
Anything else? There's not really much. Well, deals is if you buy the gift card. So if you're looking to buy something on Amazon, I'll say just rack up on gift cards, and then you get money back. So every 25, you get $5 back.
Okay.
So if you buy $100, you get about.
So if you happen to go on a spending spree on your quest to let them breathe,
Yes.
so it might work out that way. So yeah, I can see that helping people out in a pinch.
I'm gonna buy a damn suitcase. I need a suitcase.
Oh no, I'm just talking about it. You're gonna buy that, and then then you get $5 off the figure. Oh
Yeah.
why not? Lord, that'll be $10 then. There you go.
I need a small one though. I need a big one. It comes with two. A small one.
Okay. Why don't you get the ones that have the charger too? Get that one.
Yeah, my book bag has it.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I bought one of those, but you know what? This is how they get you. It doesn't come with the actual battery. You gotta buy it.
Yeah, I have one already. So.
I know, I understand. I'm just saying, if you going like, damn, I come with a battery too. You like sitting there mad thirsty. Damn, I gotta get a battery.
Like,
Damn.
Tell me nothing.
It's all good. All right, y'all. Make sure you catch us anything and everything Red Cyclone Inc. on our social media. on our Instagram, on our Twitter and Facebook group, Red Cyclone Inc.
Yep.
Make sure you check out the Red Cyclone Inc. YouTube where this will go up. Also check out the Red Cyclone Inc. SoundCloud where you
Yep.
can catch all the episodes of this and the Wrestling Babble podcast.
Yep.
And that's by Mark with the Mic. So you'll see those links there.
Yep. Yep.
And the WordPress. Also, everything is Red Cyclone Inc. WordPress, Tumblr, also. No excuses. So where can they catch you at, Mark?
Uh, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, SoundCloud, YouTube, and Twitch TV, all Merc with the Mic. And the Facebook pages, the Wrestling Babble and Red Cyclone Inc. I'm very active on there.
So do it. No excuses.
Yes.
You have the information. And make sure you follow the Jinkies.
Your sandwiches with that
You
steak
know?
sandwich I had.
Oh, yeah. Tell them about the. Nah, no. Leave for next time.
That'll just make him sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, it sounds good, though.
Peace out, laters, and I'll let you guys know next week if I actually go to this live podcast. I'm really debating if I want to go or not.
That's the Major Brothers?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? I've seen the
It's
video.
at midnight though.
Oh, shit. Okay, I understand.
These guys work on Raw tonight.
I got it. Yeah,
So
yeah.
I was considering going to Raw tonight because one, they're dirt cheap tickets, and then two, it's right near the place.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
But I was like, damn, that means I had to buy a ticket for Raw, I had to rent a car, and I had to go over there.
Well, listen, you tell Judgment to whip that ass.
So I'm debating. I'll let you know next week if I.
All right, y'all.
Peace out. Laters.
Peace.